Hello, this is Blue Angel 777. It is December 28th, 2019, and it's a 10 today, the 10, 10, 13, 16, 7. So the total is for 7 for the number for the day, and it's very sacred divine number. That is one of my numbers, by the way. And I have an interesting little story. Yesterday I got a new phone, so hopefully we have no more glitches in my videos. And my last 4 digits for my phone number is 1711, and I was very, very excited and shocked about that. It's one of the numbers that I study and see quite often, especially the number 17 lately. If you follow me, you've recognized that in the last few videos that I've talked about that, probably a few videos back. And the 1 is the leader number, and that's my number. My life number is a 1, being a leader. And then the number 7 is also the number that I carried throughout my life, and it's also the number of a Libra, which I'm a Libra. And then we got the 1, 1, 11, and that's the sacred divine number. So the 1, 7, the leading the 7, 1, 1, and there's a 3 1s in there. So the 1, 1, 1. And that new beginnings of divine being led, the angels are here leading the way, acknowledging validation, everything that that I need to know, to feel and to know within myself, and also to share with you, also take with you whatever resonates. So today's 10 number for the day, it's the 28th, so a total 10. So that's a completion of a cycle, and we're coming into the end of this month, and also the end of the year and the end of the decade. So a lot of 10s are showing up lately, of completions, and also a lot of beautiful 10s showing up with the new beginnings for the year 2020. And everything's being divinely guided, and just going with the flow, and trusting the unknown, and staying rested, and taking care of yourself, self-care, hibernation. A lot of people are pulling within in solitude, meditation, things like that. It's the energy that I get. Also get that root chakra energy, that red, lower root chakra energy, a grounding, being grounded in I am. You know, say your name, I am, and your solar plexus, that strength. And releasing any bonds or ties, removing yourself from any of those spiritually, the intent to do so, and so it is, removing that intention. Removing that attachment with your intention, if it's pure from your heart. So grounding yourself, pulling yourself, taking a deep breath into your heart center, breathe it in, relieve all your egos and everything aside, and just really get into that core, and just with the intent to do things, and so it is. Your true self, your heart center, that inner compass that you have within yourself, will allow you to have that intention, and then there's no time or space, and so it is. And to have belief, complete belief in that. So going to your solar plexus, and really removing all that stuff that's in there. I sense some the divine masculines have that yucky stuff, and people trying to hold on to them and bind them and control them, manipulate them, and to release that energy of that, because I feel really nauseous right now. And also that fear energy in my throat chakra, that rainbow bridge between my heart center and speaking out. A lot of control, manipulation there. And that's coming, it's coming up higher, it's higher up, so it's almost out, So give them that strength, and pray for them that they have that strength, and call in that solar energy, that sun energy, into that solar plexus of your divine masculine, releasing all those attachments, allowing him to have his own free will to be who, and make the choices that he wants to make for his better good, for his true life purpose of who he is. Thank you. Forever that is for, that is the channeling I have for today. I just saw the Ace of Clubs, that fire energy. So I call in angels, ancestors, guides, sending masters from 5D and above. I call in all the directions, west, north, east, south, Mother Earth, the universe, and all my relations. I call in all the elements, fire, earth, water, and ether. The winds and messengers of the universe. I call the south winds today. I went to the lake this morning, very rough terrain, waters, a lot of emotions going on. and separations, endings, a lot of endings. And I sense some death energy, so the ending of old cycles could be deaths. I just lost a loved one. A lot of fear energy in that. 9 of Pentacles. And the winds are coming from the south. So that's the summer, that sun, that solar energy. Also, it's completion. The south is the ending. So the energy from the south is coming in. The winds from the south are coming in. There's some fights. 5 of Swords I just saw. What is the connection with Divine Masculine? 4 of Clubs. Fighting in the homes. I'm buzzing in my crown chakra. A lot of buzzing going on in there right now. The High Priestess, yes, the higher self. When I just said the buzzing in my crown chakra, the High Priestess, connecting into our ether, our higher selves. And I just got black stuff, sage on my shirt. I hope you can't see it. The Hierophant, that sacred connection. Also a marriage card. 6 of Wands, victory. Victory for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. And he unconditionally loves her. Unconditionally. Through all the emotions, everything going around, all the rough terrains, he's right in that center, that balance. No matter what goes on around him in his place, or wherever he's at, he's sitting there in his chair, just loving unconditionally. It's like whatever goes on, I still am loving unconditionally. You can't pull him out of his heart center. Oops, look at this just fell off to the Hierophant and the Divine Masculine. Unconditional love. Also water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And then the Hierophant, sacred, that sacred connection. He is in his sacred self, higher self, evolving, awakened. Also marriage, I get proposals. 10 of Pentacles, beautiful, abundance. That's that tree of life also. There's a Tower moment, Dark Night of the Soul energy also. And Knight of Swords, quick movement. Something's going to happen quickly. Something's going to happen quickly, soon. Yes, the 7 of Wands, he's fighting off something, the undertone energy of balancing, inner balance, finding his balance, taking the leap of faith away from the karmic. He's taking the leap. He's fighting her off, trying to find the inner balance to take that leap of faith, thinking about the past and the truth and ideas on how to do that. To leave out cold, 5 of Pentacles, and also the 3 of Swords, disappointment or relief. I'm getting this 3 of Swords is more of a relief card, or depression. It could be depression too. So he is in his dark night of the soul, trying to make a decision, going within, hermit energy, to make an offer and go towards his peace, divine feminine, going towards his divine feminine, where that's peace and happiness and joy. And this is the only card that the divine feminine is in there with him. So I went really deep with that from the undertone energy. But the 7 of Wands is, yes, he's fighting off. So we got the Ace of Coins, Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, 3D, the King of Swords, his truth. And there's that 10 of Swords, completion, the Queen of Cups, unconditional love, the High Priestess, yes, the Temperance, peace and balance, and we got the Devil card, the Capricorn card. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I have something to say about this Devil card, something new I've learned in my research, and I like it. I like it. For whoever's listening, that is dealing with a karmic and a toxic situation, even a divine masculine who is dealing with a karmic and a toxic situation where she's trying to bind him, manipulate him, keep him from his free will and his free choice. That devil energy, that toxic energy that you're in can be blinding. And on the original tarot cards, those chains that she's binding you with that are hanging on your shoulders, all you have to do is lift those off. They're not tight, they're hanging there loose. So when they're in that energy of thinking that that there's no way out, that's in their mindset that there is a way out. And they're so engrossed in that energy of not knowing or seeing ahead of it to understand that the light of the higher side is that the chain is not heavy or tight. You can easily remove it yourself and remove yourself from that situation. Okay. the Seven of Wands, fighting off. So he is fighting, is in that fire energy, that fire state. And so we got the Ace of Coins is find this new office, new beginning coming in, and this is this new decade coming in, this new 2020 energy, some type of job offer or an offering that he's giving to. And the Nine of Coins is that confidence and independence, freedom. The Divine Feminine is walking on her true path of alignment. The coins are stacked up behind her evenly in an order. And then the Falcon is the Divine Masculine. Also, it's an Ancient One, the Ancient Messenger. And the King of Swords is Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini energy here. And then we got the Ten of Swords. And I explained this, we got this yesterday, that stabbing in the back energy. But the higher way of looking at it, the positive, optimistic way of looking at it, is that those swords that were stabbed in his back from the manipulation thing that he's been through are all up and down his spine, meaning that those things were life lessons that he had learned, and has awakened all of his chakras and activated them, and is and he's coming awake, and he's looking into this gold light here, And I hope that we pull another Ten of Swords, just so I could show you from the regular tarot of what that looks like. So out of the dark into the light, the dark shadows. So it's a completion of the dark shadows and going into the light. And he's holding the two up like this. Like I told you, that statue I saw when I went to go to the Holy Hill the other day, as Jesus is holding the two up, his two fingers up, and he was putting the other finger on his heart center, meaning I'm in your heart, and look up as above and as so below. So as higher self and lower self. Okay, so he's looking into the higher self. He goes, I might be down on my knees, but I'm still got the faith and I still believe. That's what I get from that. The Queen of Cups. She is loving, unconditionally nurturing, motherly, emotional, deep, deep love for her Divine Masculine. And then she's the High Priestess. She's the Divine Feminine. She's balanced within the dark and the light. And she's sitting in there on that moon, very confident, but more or less balanced, very balanced. And she sees everything from her higher perspective, a higher view of things. And she's just sitting there resting and waiting. And because she believes and has faith in the unconditional love, that is the medicine right there. That's the medicine right there. And the Temperance is the balance card. Look at a lot of balancing going on. Where was that King of Hearts that I saw in here? The King of Hearts that kept coming out. He was sitting in the water, and then here's him again. So he's very balanced and aligned right now. He knows what he needs to do. He knows his truth. He knows he needs to cut ties, and he's just waiting for the opportunity to do that. Now we're dealing with the Devil here. That's the Karmic. That's the Capricorn energy that we're in, that determined, that earth energy of giving him the strength to do that. This Capricorn energy. What is it? It's also the 15 number and 6. So the undertone energy is 6. The balance is 6 of Pentacles. Is it the 6 of Pentacles, an offering? It's the 6 card. 6 of Swords, leaving. 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands, victory. So the opposite end of this, or the inner, is the 15. You add it together is a 6. So it's that balance. So coming out of this energy of being binded, finding the strength to do that, and that's going within and going into your heart center, finding your true purpose, your balance, that oneness, that connection with the Creator Himself, that you're finding in your inner source. That is the true medicine and power that you can only have to help you defeat any type of toxic energy that there is, and to maintain that balance within yourself and understand that and know that. I want to thank you for all the subscribers and the likes and even the dislikes. I appreciate it, and the comments that I've been receiving. I also want to let you know that I do offer readings, same way I do this way. I would do like want question readings, or I could do twin flame readings, or wanting to know about your divine masculine readings or karmic readings, just contact me in my email, and I place that in the look at Six of Pentacles fell out as an offering. And I just saw the sun. The sun is there. The strength of the divine masculine of the solar eclipse is giving strength, and the angels. Okay. Clarify the Ace of Coins. Whoops. Okay. I'll take you. Ace of Wands. Knight of Wands. He wants to come forward. He wants to go. He wants to come quickly to see his divine feminine. That's what he wants. And we got two aces here. We got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. That's that fire, that drive, ambition, energy of passion that he has for her also. And the Ace of Pentacles. And then with the Knight of the Wands, of the same determination, and as more of a playful, not as mature as the King, like he would just come in spontaneously energy. And the Three of Pentacles is working on that. He's working on that energy and finding his balance within that that Vesica Pisces energy, that oneness within himself that I'm speaking of. And that balance in that the Trinity, mind, body, and spirit. Okay. The Nine of Coins, what is that all about? What's the Nine of Coins? Single. He's working on that. Abundance, independence. He's working on it. He's daydreaming, and he's fighting. The Five of Swords, I saw that already in here. He's fighting with his King of Wands. I'll say the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. So he has that will and drive and passion, daydreaming and fighting to for his stability and his independence. And single, to be free. Okay, the King of Wands energy. Also fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The King of Swords, they're described. He's really in his King energy, thinking of another Wands. So there's a lot of fire in here. I didn't look up the astrology, or what the moon is at and all that. We were in, oh God, I don't even know. I wasn't keeping up to date on that. But I'm guessing it might be a fire sign. And so we got the Page, Knight, and King. To me, I see growth of the Page to Knight to the King energy, of that fire energy, of also that playfulness, you know, of his thinking. Ooh, and there's the Six of Pentacles that wants to fall out again. To make an offer. Seven of Wands again, right here. There's another fire. Lots of fire, ambition, and drive. When they want something, they're going to go after it. This is Aries too. Oh, I'm sensing an Aries male. Or Aries moon or rising male. But fighting off the ambition and really fighting off not just the karmic. He's fighting off other people that don't believe in what his mission is or what he wants to do. That's the Empress. That's maybe the mother of his children he's fighting. Yeah, because we have the Five of Swords and the Seven of Wands here. And his wish. What is his wish? What is his wish? There's a Seven of Swords, a deception to walk away. Might sneakingly walk away, he's going to have to. Because she's trying to hang on to him and she doesn't let him leave. The Five of Cups I just saw. She doesn't let him leave. Yes, going towards his divine feminine. The Queen of Wands. The passion. There's a King of Passion. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. That divine feminine and the masculine have that deep passion and love for each other. That sacred connection. That even not in the physical, they don't have to be together. They connect in the spiritual. And that cannot be prevented. And it cannot be contained or removed from. And you got the Ace of Wands here too. And that's his passion. A lot of sexual energy. Lust and passion for a divine feminine I'm getting. With this Devil energy too. That's also could be a passion card. That could be his for her. He's really feeling or sensing her essence, so to speak. Ten of Swords. Oh, that one came out quickly. The Moon card. That's the divine feminine energy. Also, that was this still that solar plexus. Okay, solar plexus. We already talked about that before, though. The solar eclipse, and that was the Earth aligned with the Moon and the stars. The stars, the sun. Well, the sun is a star, but the Moon and that energy of that. We're still in 26th, 27th, 28th. We'll be in 3 to 4 days after that. We're still in that energy, so that's really shaking things up, really shaking stuff up, and allowing to see truthfully everything, shining that light, that ring around the moon there. The sun is so powerful, and that dark red ring, also that root chakra energy. But this is that light that he sees. It's that intuition with the divine feminine also. And she's looking at him. He's looking at her, and she's looking at the moon. So it's that intuition. He wants her to grow and evolve. So everything that she does gives him the strength to pull through. So she needs to stay in her focus and her meditation and to believe. She needs to believe and not lose patience and doubt. She has to stay in her truth, which she is, because she's the High Priestess here and the Queen of Cups. This is all you need, this energy right here. Same as the Hierophant and the King of Cups, which we've seen in there. I showed you before. So he's in his heart place where he needs to be, his heart center, and so is she. And they're in a perfect alignment right now. So that's where all this other energy comes into play. Clara, the High Priestess. Higher Self. A Page of Swords. Idea. Move swiftly, quickly. What does that have to do with the High Priestess? She gets an idea. Ooh. In her mind, Queen of Swords. She's hanging on to. Hermit. She's Hermit. She's going within too. She's thinking a lot in her mind space. Also could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Any female, any divine feminines that are Libra. I am Libra. But we're getting ideas of hanging on to her in Hermit, in meditation mode. Thinking about prayer mode. Thinking about the truth and what he's going through, and she's thinking what she can do, ideas to help him, to strength, spiritual strength. 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Wands. So there's some left out in the cold feeling, some of you, and also fighting back and forth with that. Okay. So you're feeling like you're left out, probably over the holidays. Some of you are feeling neglected. Just remember that they're with family and with children, and making the children feeling loved in that family environment with the children. That doesn't mean that his heart is not with you. Okay. So for any of you that are feeling like you're being left out in the cold, you have to get grounded and get out of that energy of your mind. And Queen of Cups. Find your unconditional love. Juggling that. Yeah, you're juggling that in your mind and your heart. Okay. The Divine Feminine. Yes, there you are. That new, we got 3 aces in here. This beautiful new beginnings. So we got the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Hearts, that unconditional love that she's hanging on to. And to validate and confirm that, to stay in your heart space. Stay in that balance of that you're one, to be within yourself, that oneness, that sacred love. The Creator himself is offering to you this sacred union, this sacred love connection. And find your peace and balance is Temperance. Yes, and you'll get your wish. Beautiful, the Star card. And I was trying to say the star with that. So the sun, the moon, and the stars, Mother Earth. My ears are blocked right now. Something is trying to come in, interference, some sort of interference. So hold on a second. I feel like I sense a karmic watching my audio. And I send you love and light. It's a certain one, just one I sense. I send you love and light, and I hope you find peace within your mind, body, and spirit. But I can tell when she gets angry. Okay. Yes, she's trying to bind. As soon as I mentioned her, and that comes with the devil energy right here. Some karmics are still trying to bind and hang on to the divine masculines through medicines, whatever it is. Blinding through manipulation, spell work, a lot of manipulation. It's the mind, all those swords around him. Toxic behavior, manipulation. Communication, something quickly is going to happen. He's in hangman position. Something happened communicatively. Woo! Restriction, 10 of Wands. Sorry. Oops, sorry. 10 of Wands. That hanging on to suffocating burdens. It's coming to an end. 9 of Wands, completion. No more. No more, no more. The hangman is meaning he pulled himself back in. He's meditating on there because he is very aware of what is going on. He might not say anything, but he's aware. And he got this golden light around his head, his crown chakra. So that connection with the higher self and ether. He's upside down, just hanging there. So he's got himself hanging there. And he got some type of communication, some type of telepathic, quick communication. The 10 of Wands is a completion card, just like the 10 of Swords. But that restriction of hanging on, and it's as simple as letting it go. And that's all he has to do, is just let it go. Let go of his grip and release himself, and he'll be free. And that's that 5-5 energy here of freedom and big change. We got 2 5s here, so we got change and big change. Oh, we got 3 5s through 5-5-5 in here. So big change and freedom, release from all of this energy. What else we got here? 3 aces, beginnings, brand new beginnings, beautiful new beginnings. The ace is like the most beautiful card, higher self. We got the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles in the 3D. The Ace of Wands, the passion, and Ace of Hearts, that unconditional love. That sacred, divine love, divinely being lighted. And the peace and the balance of unconditional love with him and her. She's in her high priestess, divine feminine in her heart. And he's in a Hierophant, divine masculine, the King of Cups energy. And he's in his all king energy. He's King of Swords, he's King of Wands, and he's King of Hearts. Yes. So he is in his mind, his air, heart, or air, cup, and wands energy. He is. Okay. And then the star, the 10 of Wands here is completion. Completion, ending with the burdens coming out of. And 9 is an ending of that. The 9 is coming out, and you still got that Ace of Wands. See him hanging on, all bruised and battered, coming out of this toxic relationship and this beautiful new beginning. See that wand he's hanging on to? That's the Ace of Wands that he has. And he finds his balance here, and he's working on that. That Vesica Pisces, that oneness within himself. Okay. One more for this energy, please, for the karmic of the divine masculine. Yes, he's going to have a tower moment. He's going to have a tower moment. And he's going to look back at everything. Of how he was manipulated, how he was controlled. How it wasn't true. It wasn't what he thought it was. It was all an illusion. And then there's the 3 of Swords. Disappointment on why did he waste so much time on the situation. Or relief that he's out of it. And does he leave? And does he leave the situation? He offers cup of love comes forward towards, with his King of Cups energy. Woo! This wonderful 10 of new beginning cycle with his strength. And that's him and the Divine Feminine together. She's taming him, by the way, and that's this very sexual card that she has to tame him, that sacred love connection that they have, intimately, physically. I'm afraid to do another one with the High Priestess. Amazing, I love it. So yeah, the binding spells aren't going to work no more. Okay, and our strength and our prayers are well needed for them at this time. In our love, to get out of our mind of thinking and not believing, thinking we're going to be left out in the cold, going back and forth with that. You really need to get grounded and get into your heart space. This Ace of Hearts is here to validate getting out of that, to balance and understand that thinking of doing the meditations, of hanging on to this evolution, this enlightenment, this evolving of everything is divine timing, divine planning. And that's this 10 of Wheel of Fortune here. This Wheel of Fortune is a balance of all of the elements are here, and all the elements are in here. And it's the Sphinx facing east, facing that dawn, new day, that new beginning of the east energy, that sun, that beautiful sun, that solar eclipse that we had, that gave us the strength to shake things up and to give him, let him see the light, so to speak, and find his strength, that beautiful sunlight, that beautiful light and that strength, that Leo Lionsgate energy is here, and that eternity symbol of the connection that they have is past life from the beginning. Past life from the beginning. Now you can't shake that up. And we got the 11 here, the 2. That balance of the feminine and the masculine energy here. The yin and the yang. And what else we got in here? The moon. This is new moon energy. The moon looked just like this last night. It was beautiful. What else we got here? Yes, the 2 pillars of the union coming together. That sacred self. That's the Divine Feminine. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful energy. Okay. Angels and ancestors. What kind of message do you have for us today? Angels and ancestors, what message do you have for us today? Ooh, I just saw the pipe carrier, the white buffalo calf woman. Earth guardian, grounding, Mother Earth, the drum, the messengers of the earth, alignment, harmonizing, the drum beat and Mother Earth. Spring might be some unions. The Earth Guardian again. So yes, we've got definitely healing and grounding going on that is needed. And we got the arrow of truth, alignment. Let's see what does the angels and ancestors have to say for today, for the energy. Protection guardian. Yes, I was thinking about that today. But do your protection, stay in your heart space, stay balanced, stay in your high vibrational energy, sending your love. Some of you have healing hands. She's got that hair there. The third eye, she's got her wings. Lots of greens and blues. Communication. Work on the throat chakra and the heart chakra. And the sun's behind her head. That's solar energy here. Don't think about too much of this stuff right here, because we don't want to. He's disappointed. He's got relief. Thank God. He's like, all right, thank God and get out of this. And he's making an offer unconditionally. This is an offer, a proposal, something coming forward. This new beginning, this 10, this new 2020 energy, and the strength, the 8 and the 2 with the divine feminine. And so don't think about this too much. victory all over it. And to stay where you are and stay balanced and stay in your heart space to believe. Really believe in this new beginning coming. It's been in the cards, not just me, all the other readers out there. We're all pulling the similar cards. If you look at their cards, we're pulling similar cards. It's amazing to me. I look at a few. I don't look at all of them like I used to, but some of them, the regulars that I watch, I just like, oh my God, we're pulling the exact same cards. And I even comment on some of theirs and say, hey, I just pulled the same cards today. But the protection guardian, yes, it still needs, you still need to send that love, light, and protection. Surround your divine masculine with that energy protection bubble that only divine light can come through. Clear his energy first. Remove any toxicity. Remove any dark energy thoughts, actions, binding spells, anything that that is directed towards him. Clear him of that. Wrap him around the energy bubble of divine light, and only allow divine light to come in and keep him protected. Okay. Okay, this one wants to come out. The Stargazer. Yeah, this one comes out quite often, actually. See, set your sights higher, that higher perspective. Lots of blues and that purple's in there, so that higher connection, third eye activation here. And I want to read the Stargazer. Stargazer. Because I get that so much. Excuse me, this is a long one today. It's probably because I know my phone's not going to give up on me. Stargazer, Star Ancestor. Go beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is impossible. Wait, the impossible is possible. So yes, believe in the unknown, trust in the unknown, trust in divine timing. So let me read that again. Go beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is possible. So don't just lay there and expect everything to happen. You got to do work too. You got to do the inner work. You got to do the work. But trust in the unknown and that you're being divinely guided with all these beautiful aces. Do you ever remember wishing on a star when you were a child and in your innocence believing that your wish could come true? The Stargazer connects with the energy of the cosmos and reminds you that you have the ability to draw in support from the universe. His cloak with its sparkles and light shows that you are closer to the energy of the universe than you think. You don't have to go out looking for it. It's already there. So look beyond where you are and create your bigger dreams, visions, and goals, because with the power and help of the cosmos, which wishes can come true. And they will. Your intent to do so, and so it is. And also the belief in visualizing the meditations and speak it out loud. Feel it with your heart, what it actually feels like, as if it already is. Speak it out as if it is, like if it's present, not future or past, as if it is present. And see it in your third eye to manifest those and connection. You are on the verge of a miracle. All of your dreams and aspirations are within your grasp, and you are being guided to focus on your vision. The angels who are with you are encouraging you. There is nothing that you cannot have or achieve. There is an opportunity at this time to heal an old wound or a pattern of lack and not feeling good enough. In the past, you're often found it impossible to recognize your worth and to believe that you are deserving of blessings. Angel and ancestors, wisdom is reminding you that you are an incredible and infinite spark of the universe. And the universe is not only within you, it is absolutely adores you. You are talented, filled with strength, and have the abilities you need to turn your wildest dreams into reality, to have faith and to believe. So what I get also is that, oh my God, it came. I get insight as I read, and I want to stop, and so sometimes I do, I continue, and some of those are my words, not what I'm reading, but I didn't stop this time, so if I don't do that, then I can't go back, because I forget, because it's a channeling of information. Dreams and answers are with your grasp, and you are guided to. Okay, so, all of your dreams, okay. Okay, so the ending of this decade, right? Everyone's saying, and that's the big thing right now, is that everything that we manifest and we dreamed about and envisioned that we wanted that didn't come to light is going to come to light in 2020. We had to go through those lessons and life lessons, and we had to shed all those karmic cycles and situations. End of those cycles. We're ending those cycles now, and we're coming into this new beginning, this 2020 energy. So everything that you dreamed of and you envisioned and you inspired about is coming to light in the future here, the 2020, and we're only a few days from January 1st. And what I want to say is, I just saw the Libra balance card, is don't expect it to happen on January 1st. For all of you and I just saw the Capricorn energy. So for expecting it to be literal, it is beginning so, and it's clearing the way, and it's working on that, and it's going to be divine timing still, of course, but you could feel the energy of it. If you sit back and relax and be still and quiet, you can feel the energy of it. It's very within reach. New moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation. Yes, that's that water. She's water, but Aquarius is the air, and the mind, but it's a water. Aquarian is water, and they love water, and I love water. I just came from the lake myself, and to bring love in the situation. So stay in your heart center, in your love, your unconditional love energy, because that brings your vibration so high. And pull yourself to any negative thoughts, remove those thoughts immediately. Say, that is not true, and then replace it with a beautiful thought. And reprogram your mind to speak or think and speak beautiful things, okay? So the new moon in Aquarius, this new moon energy is what it's saying. I wonder if it's Aquarius. And then we got the North Node again. We got that North Node again. So I've been pulling that last card every read, in the last few reads for the ones that follow me. We got the North. Step out of your comfort zone. Take that leap of faith. Release any fear energies and step forward to your true purpose, your soul purpose of who you are. This is about your soul purpose. A lot of purple here. A lot of blues and greens and purples. Look at. A lot of blues, greens, and purples. So this is your higher self, your spiritual self, your third eye, your higher crown chakra energy. And then communication, the blues and the greens. So we're really moving in our higher upper chakras, the higher self chakras, from the heart to the throat to the third eye to the crown chakra energy here of healing right here. So that is the end of my read for the day. I send you all love and light, and I wish you the most amazing day. Bye-bye.